Hey y'all, welcome back to City Skylines. This is my beautiful wooden covered bridge here as we gaze lovingly over my forestry industry. First one I ever built. Kind of pleased with that. There you go, the only forestry industry really of my beautiful town of Blackwoods. So there you go, that was my kind of weird creation, but I kind of got away with it. Looks okay to me. So let's get on. Let's see what we got done in last week's episode. Oh my word, why is that balloon there? So yeah, I went to town, or European town that is, with the European theme as we got all around here. Let me see, put this little neighborhood here. Did a little switcheroony, switched off the lower residential here with lower commercial. Put a lot of high density residential here. It made a lot of these historical, I guess, so to stop it from encroaching on that skyline too much. There you go. Fitted in this kind of new kind of shopping center. High density, but you know, high-rise band. Little bits and pieces here. You can see I did a whole bunch of detailing. There you go. Gave the neighborhood some kind of houses in the hills, not in Beverly Hills style that is, but you know, they got their houses in the hills. Carrying on with the European theme across here. I think this looks really neat. Kind of pleased with that. Same along here, that kind of thing. What else? Yeah, there you go, carrying on the European theme we got here and here. That was my kind of intention, and I put these here because it was the best, easiest way of making a power jump without having those ugly power lines everywhere. So I did that. Kind of looks like that, and this is my Nido Palace, I guess. I'm kind of pleased with that. And sometimes I get carried away. So there you go. Wish I could build a real maze, a proper one, but had to kind of squish one in here. So there you go. Just got away with it, I guess. There you go. And this is my beautiful palace. There you go. So that's what we got done last week. Now this week, we are going to concentrate on maybe finishing off this little side here. See what we get done. And I don't know, maybe I'll be working on here or working on here, I guess. This little area here. So there you go. So let's get on with it, I guess. Right, so my vision for this railroad here is to have these as kind of like, you know, Nevada, Arizona, Grand Canyon style mountains, but it's not going to work because it's not a desert area, even though it's not a desert area. I'd still like to have that kind of theme. You know, maybe the Rockies. I don't know. It'd probably end up looking like the Smokies more than the Rockies, that kind of thing. So, yeah, that was my kind of vision for here, but I know that's not going to work. Looking at the rocks I've got at my disposal, they're not very good. These ones I've been kind of using for the coastline. You see here. So they're not that kind of good. I'm not really happy with them. Carrying on here, so I'm probably going to use a lot of these ones. There you go. Zooming out, getting a little bigger. And here, I mean, these ones look okay. I think I might use these. This one, I don't like the hole in the ground. I kind of like the idea of these, but yeah, they still need a lot of design work on them. This one looks okay, I guess, but look at the size of that. And these are all just too the samey. There's no real variation to write home about. And I like maybe a couple of these, but look how tall they are. They just don't seem to fit in. They seem to stick out like one on their own, but if they had like a couple of bigger variations on there, I'd be kind of pleased with that. So yeah, this is all we've got to kind of play around with, I guess. So it's going to be really hard. So I'm going to see what I can do. So far we've got this kind of theme here, so I definitely want to carry that on. We've shaped the land like this, but I definitely want maybe some of those big ones to be fitting in around here. I kind of, Yeah, I think that looks okay there. So let's go into our box. So let's take a look at my mountains. So we got kind of these ones here. Got this one here. Got this one here. And you got this one here. Looking at these shapes, come out of here. Now, I don't know, these... That's the smaller of the ones. I kind of like the smaller one. This one's a little bit too tall. This one I like. This one's got a bit more character, so I might use this one. So let's delete these. This one will definitely fit in here. So let's delete that and put it back in again. Oh, I can turn it around. That's kind of cool. I kind of like the idea of it being right here, maybe. I don't know. Maybe here. Kind of there. That kind of fits in with the shape of the railroad you got there. But that's a little bit too high up. Let's put it that way, high up. Can I make this lower? Let's go here. Low the ground.
We care about three things: tree things, nature things, and the foundation.
There you go. That kind of works. That definitely works. Now let me see what else we can put in here. Looking better. Looking better. I like the idea of that. Got tall ones. Let's see how tall that is. But that kind of fits in better when it's sunken down like that. There you go. That looks okay. So I guess it's just, the trick is just to lower the land. I'm kind of pleased with that. Now let me see if I can come up with that canyon approach. So this, fit that in. Not too sure how I want this. I want it to look as natural as possible. So maybe this one should be fitting in here. Yeah, I like that one. Now let me see if I can lower the land here. See if that makes a difference. There we go. I think that fits in really well like that. Now I might do a little bit of land raising, but I'm kind of okay with that. See what else we can fit in there. Can I fit another one of those in? No, it wouldn't look too good, would it? What can I get away with? That might work. Should we try that? Look at that. That is perfect. Absolutely love that. Really do adore that. Now, can I raise the land? Bit of smoothifying. That kind of raises that up, but I don't mind that. And here, we can do the same thing here. There we go. So we got it looking like that. Absolutely adore the fact you can manipulate the mountains. Let me show you. Come in here. Let's go back on there. This one here. This one wasn't here. Now you can absolutely manipulate them, change their shape and their formation just by lowering and raising the land. Let's go for lower. See that? You can like go weird shapes. Smooth it out like that. Raise it up a little bit like that. Or smooth it out. It's kind of interesting. So there you go. I kind of love the fact you can do at least a little bit of terraforming of the mountains. There you go. So I'm kind of happy with that. Now let me carry on with this Rocky Mountain feel, I guess. Let me see back on here. Now we got this one done. Got a couple of them. What's this one again? That looks like that. Would that fit in? Kind of just about there. Now obviously it's a bit bumpy, so I'm going to have to lower this little piece of land here. So let's do that. There you go. I like that. That's kind of giving me that kind of weird kind of canyon approach as it cuts through the mountains here. Right, so let's carry on with that canyon fill. I definitely want to put some more mountains around here and see if I can fit something else in here, because that's kind of a little bit sunken. It looks kind of unnatural. So I'm going to try and fit in at least one of every mountain while I can. So let's look at this one. Where does it naturally look like it'll fit in? Maybe here. No, not so much. Keep experimenting. Yep, I kind of like it that way around. So that kind of works for me, so let's try that the other way around. There you go. Gives it a proper kind of cliff approach, I guess. And we can shape that one in like that. There you go. That kind of works. We'll just carry that theme on. Now maybe I can go lower to the ground this time. Kind of like that. That one's a different color, isn't it? Let's get rid of that one. See if we can put that one somewhere else. I might put that one over here. And then we'll flip that one around there. There you go, kind of like that. That's kind of cool. Now this one here, I think we're going to put this one over here somewhere. What does the cliff face look like on this one? That is kind of cool. I like that one. Carry that theme on here. There you go. I love the way this mountain is shaping up right now. That's kind of cool. Really do like that. Now I definitely want to put some trees on here. Let's go on to the trees. I definitely want to kind of hide where this tunnel enters. Kind of want to make sure I don't destroy this area with those kind of mountains. So let's go back to my favorite big tree. Here it is. So we're going to use that to cover up some of the sides. Like that, and like that. That'll cover that up. That's kind of cool. Now let's get back onto my mountains. Now let's see, what else can we fit in here? Now, got that one kind of tall spike one there. Let's have a look. Kind of, yeah, it doesn't work, does it? It's just really too tall. Would that fit in anywhere else? Maybe here, I don't know. That could work if that was a little bit lower, so maybe we could try that out. Let's slow the ground down here. There you go, that's kind of okay. I kind of like that. This looks kind of interesting. And let me see if I can do a little land smoothing. Raise it up a little there. Yep, kind of happy with that. That's kind of cool. Now let's get back onto those mountains. Now let's see, we got these kind of weird shapes here, so let's get back on to this one here, I think. But there we go, everybody. I think I've done enough mountaineering for the day. As best as I can do with the vanilla assets. Just haven't got the variety. Kind of like this kind of theme. I'll finish all this off with a bit of detailing and stuff like that. Maybe I'll do that at the end of the episode. Right, we got this little formation of land here. Should I turn that into rocks? Let's have a look. See what I can do. We got tiny little ones here. see what they look like. They're kind of fitting okay, I guess. Not too bad. These are kind of don't really have a lot of character, so let's see what else I can fit in there just to give it a bit more character, a bit more flavor. There you go, it gives it a little bit more character, a couple of rocks on there. Do a little bit more detailing on that later on, but yeah, I'm kind of pleased with that. So that's definitely my Rocky Mountain kind of railroad completed, I guess. It's kind of cool. Just a bit more kind of minor detailing on that, and I'm kind of happy with that. I think we're just about done as we can be. Right, moving over to this section of my town here, just to give me a little piece of open land. Gonna see what things we've got unlocked. So let me see on here. Let's start off here. So these are kind of, yeah, they're part of the City Skylines 2 commemoration. See what we got here. All these are unlocked. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Ooh, shopping center, 30,000 squares of residential zone. I believe I might unlock this later on, so I don't need to worry about that one. I'm trying to see if I can cheese getting some of these unlocked. What's this one? Construct 2 instances of airport to get that unlocked. So let's do that right now. It's kind of cheating, but it's kind of a way of getting it just because of the type of build this is. So airport is here. Airport. There we go. Second airport. That should be unlocked. If I go on the right one. There we go. Unlocked. Now what happens if I delete the airport? Sorry, Mr. Plane. We still got it unlocked. That's interesting. Okay. Good to know. So we got 7. Ooh. Definitely gonna put enough scores in, so hopefully that'll get unlocked. This one here. Ooh, no chance of that one. 30,000 squares of industry. Not gonna happen. And okay. We also have an instance as a cemetery. Well, we got 5 already done, so let's put in another 2. Healthcare, cemetery, here it is. We're gonna put that somewhere near the city. I don't know, that's kind of yeah, let's put them here. One there, one there. These are temporary. Okay, that one's kind of close. It's unlocking this one here. I'm rate over 50%. We could probably unlock that one if I turn off all the police stations. Yeah, we could probably unlock that one if I turn off all the police stations, so that one won't be too detrimental to my city. But I'm thinking about that healthcare one. Commercials, no chance for that one. This one here. University. Okay, 7 instances. So I just got to place down 4 more universities. So let's put them in there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. University. Okay, gotta maintain it for 10 weeks. Okay, we can do that. That's kind of interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna struggle with that one. These are unlocked. These are unlocked. No, these are unlocked. So I do believe I've got enough, I think, for my city. Yeah, so yeah, let's give these guys some water. I'll come back to you when these are all unlocked. More off the camera stuff, so there we go. These got water. Yes, they have. That's okay. So yeah, I'll get back to you at the end of all this. So there you go, everybody. We got the Grand Library. This huge library has so many books that nobody has been able to read them all. No kidding, no kidding. So that's kind of cool. We got that unlocked. Let's delete all these. Don't need these any longer. There we go. That's all done. And let's have a quick check on my cemeteries. We got, 10 are in use. 20 of 3,000, I guess. Same here. What I've done to encourage that, which might be detrimental to my cities, you got to be very careful. If you come on here, like I've done here, I've highlighted here, and you can see which ones are the crematoriums. And what I've done is I've turned a bunch off, which means these cemeteries here are gonna get more action. So hopefully this will fill up within time, so we just gotta wait for that one. But as you can see here, I've turned off all my police stations because I'm going for the courthouse. I've got a few abandoned buildings, but it hasn't destroyed my city completely. So if you come onto this menu here, come onto here, you can see the crime is 61%. You had to get it over 50% and maintain it for about 5 weeks afterwards, I think. Yeah, there you go. Maintained for 5 weeks, so I got my 5th week coming up. And after that, I can turn them all back on and try and save my city. So let's see how we can get on with this. There we go. We got it. Let's press pause before my city gets completely destroyed. Courthouse, back on here. Yeah, there you go. Courthouse handles all kinds of legal business for your citizens. Requirements for this building. Oh, requirements for building the medical center. I guess that's the... what do they call them? Monuments, I guess, maybe like that. So yeah, let's turn all these back on before my city completely explodes with crime. So let's go on here. There we go, back on there. Come off there, don't look at that. There we go, that's easier. All we gotta do is look for these little shafts of kind of black or gray light, I guess. There you go, click on the building, turn it on. It's going to make a lot of people happy. I can slow that down, actually. No, let's keep it on fast, because I got to try and fill up these cemeteries. And I'll get back to you at the end of all that. Hey, there we go. We finally got there in the end. We finally got there. I can't believe that. It took quite a long time, maybe a day, I think, in trying to get this to unlock. And you can see it, the impact it's had on my city, all these abandoned buildings. Looks scarier than what it is. What I did was I turned off all my, there we go, is an example here. Turned off all my crematoriums. And one by one, my cemeteries were filled up. So there you go. What did we unlock? We unlocked, there we go, Grand Central Terminal was what was my goal. And there we go, fill 7 instances of cemetery. We can delete these and start recovering my city. So yeah, you can cheese a lot of these unlocks. What do they call them on unique buildings, but your city's gonna suffer. And now I'm gonna try and reclaim my city, so I'm gonna pause the game. I'm gonna start emptying these two here, and I'm gonna turn on every crematorium. So yeah, I'll see you at the end of all this, I guess. Right, just popping in yet again to tell you guys, if you want a surefire way of how to kind of empty these as fast as possible. If you get the DLC natural disasters, you can kind of use the tools on there to make the buildings collapse, and then you can bulldoze them, because in this current state here, you can't bulldoze them until they're empty, that kind of thing. But as I haven't got any of the DLC or mods, that kind of thing, the best way to do this, quickest way to do this, put this all on speed. You see these all emptying into the crematoriums, which I've now put back on somewhere. Let me have a look on here. Death Care, I think it is. Death Care. There we go. See a little kind of purple kind of buildings. They're all turned back on. So this is my way of recovering my city, is to come back out of this menu again. There we go. So you can see these are all rushing around, which is going to take a long time. So the quickest way to do this is going to set up a little one-way system here. Doesn't matter which road you use, so they're going to come out of here. So yeah, let's do it down here. It doesn't matter. There and there. There we go. And then what we're going to do is going to put in some... Now this is if you got the money and the space, which I got a little bit of money, you can see there, and the space. Put in a bunch of crematoriums, and that'll solve your problems. As it's going this way, I'm going to set them up here. And what you'll do is you'll see them... Let's come out of here. What you do, you'll see them going on a little kind of continuous loop. Especially if they haven't got any water. Give them some water. There we go. So what they'll be doing is going on a constant loop. Coming out of here, here, going around a loop again. There you go. So that's the quickest way of doing that. Kind of a cheesing way, but kind of works. And what I'll do is I'll get back to you right at the end of this. Right, okay, I'm back again. Let's see how we're getting on. This button here, there we go. How we get, oh, there we go. Both empty. Oh, that works a treat. Absolutely perfect. There we go. So what I can do is delete all these. There we go. So that's a way of doing that. That's kind of cool. See, I went overkill, but quickest way I know how to do this. So there we go, and hopefully, definitely don't need these anymore, so don't worry about that. There we go, where normality has been returned. Perfect. Now let me see. Yep, still got to recover some of my city, so let's get back on track with that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do my usual thing, which is going to take a long time. I think this whole video is going to take a long time. Historical, yeah. Yep. Just going to wait for them to go back in and turn them historical again. Make that one build up a little bit more. Yeah, so I'm going to kind of do this all around the whole city. Confirmation, yep. Make that historical straight away. Don't add any taller than that. Make that historical like that. So yeah, I'm going to go around the whole city. This is probably going to take me 600 years. But I'll get it done eventually. There you go. So what I'll do, I'll see you at the end of all this. And hopefully my abandoned city won't be so abandoned. But there we go, everybody. I think I've just about salvaged my city. Yep, I have saved my city. That's kind of cool. Very cool. There we go. So what I've noticed when I was reclaiming my kind of city back, I got no death care in this kind of area here. If you look on here, there we go. This is healthcare. There you go, death care. All the little purple buildings here, they cover this whole city. And they have to also cover all this. So I'm going to put a kind of a crematorium just there. I'm out of here. There we go. That's perfect. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Kind of lucky I didn't bother building on there. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. It's going to be, how do I do this? Right, so let's take a look at this. I'm going to go for this road here. Kind of wants to snap in there, doesn't it? Okay. So let's make it snap in there. Let's take off road length. That might help. Let's take off grid. That's the other one. Yeah, there they go. That's the ones that help. Kind of there. Now let's look at the crematoriums. Here they are. And that's kind of, not really central, is it? I kind of wanted to hook in here. So can I do that? Kind of works. That's 120. Let's go 120 this way. Yep, that's kind of cool. And that's working. You see them coming out. That's kind of cool. Not too much of a traffic issue. I don't think that will be. Yeah, so I'm okay with that. Wish I could have these roads a little bit smaller, but here, I'm okay with that, I guess. Let me see. Come back in here. Now, can I change that road up? I'll change that one with trees on. Maybe this one? This one here. Got one little tree there. Can I delete these roads? And there we go. I kind of like that. That looks alright to me. Now let's put a little bit of a hill on. So we got medium and max. So make sure we got the right one on. A little bit of a hill. I think that's a bit more than a little bit of a hill. Let me smooth that down a little bit. Yeah, I kind of want to like that. That's a lot better. Now, let me see if I can put a path in here. I'm going to go for this traditional one. I'm going to go for this kind of gravel path. I want to try and make a little circle here. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. There we go. That kind of works. Now, let me see. Where does that hook in? Hooks in about there. That's kind of cool. Carry that along here. There we go. And just about there we go. That's kind of cool. I'm kind of pleased with that. So there you go, a little insight into me trying to work things out. Let's go into here. This is the one, pavilion. Put that there. That's kind of cool, and that's going to be our, yeah, it's going to be our little crematorium. And that's going to feature in my kind of detailing, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. I think I'm going to call this the end of this episode. Unusual one, didn't build a lot to be honest, but I'm kind of pleased with what we got done. Next week we'll definitely work on this hub here, just this little section here. And then we'll move on to this area here, I guess. I guess. So what I'm going to do, as per usual, I'm going to leave you with detailing, which is I'm going to detail this here just a little bit, finish this up, and maybe something else. I don't know. I'll see where we go with that. But yeah, I'll see you at the end of all this. Alrighty, we are just about done. There we go. That's kind of cool. So what do we do today? Today we unlocked a couple of unique buildings, so that's kind of cool. I don't have to worry about trying to unlock them in future. Man, these are ugly. Definitely got to replace them. Yeah, that'll come within time. Yeah, definitely don't have to worry about trying to unlock stuff. I got as much as I need to complete the rest of the city, so that's kind of cool. Today we did a little bit of detailing. So all this section here is detailed. So what else we get done today? We kind of spent it just finishing up my mountains, if I can find where I am. There we go. Yeah, so here they are. So finally finished my mountains. Did a lot of detailing, as you can see here. There you go. It's pretty cool. I like this. There you go. Winds all the way through the mountains. There's the tunnel. And gave it this kind of roller coaster kind of ride. Snakes along here, through there. And here's the train in question. There you go. So that's kind of cool. I really enjoyed finally putting out all these rocks and things like that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. So there you go. It kind of did that. And the only other thing I did was after saving my city again, I decided to put in the cemetery, crematorium, I guess. So there you go. And I detailed all this. So this looks pretty cool. So there you go. So that's pretty awesome. So there you go, everybody. Next week we're going to work on our transporter hub here. We may be doing some more detailing around here, I guess. Finish that up. We're definitely going to have to start working on this land here, or maybe here. So there you go. But before I go, we're going to name our palace after this lovely comment here by Mr. Werverland. So there you go. So we're going to call you this the Werverland Palace. And there you have it, Werverland Palace. So I really appreciate that. Really nice to get another comment. I did ask for lots of people to say, what would you like to name your palace? But you came along and you got the name. So there you go. This is named after you, buddy. So thank you very much. And I'm glad you enjoyed my video. So it's not for everyone, but I will get better. I do promise. This is my first ever YouTube series, my first ever city. So, you know, not everybody starts off blind, so there you go. So really hope you guys enjoyed that. Bit of a different one, I guess, but I say that at every video, don't I? So in the meantime, everybody, sincerely take care of each other. Have a really nice day, and I will see y'all